Welcome to our taste exploration journey. You think you know flavor? You call yourself a foodie? Today we're diving into the 5 basic tastes that make our food experiences so unique. We're talking about the building blocks of flavor, the foundation upon which every delicious dish stands. Get ready to have your taste buds tantalized. Listen up, you lot. Sweetness, it's the first taste we crave as infants. And frankly, some of you never grew out of it. It's all about energy, pure and simple. Fruits bursting with natural sugars, decadent desserts dripping with honey and caramel. Don't get me wrong, a well-placed touch of sweetness can elevate a dish to new heights. But some of you use sugar like it's going out of style. Show some restraint, find balance. Sourness, now we're talking. It's the sharp, tangy sensation that wakes up your palate. It signals acidity. Think about the tartness of a lemon, the refreshing zing of yogurt. Sourness cuts through richness, balances out sweetness. Fermented foods, those are my true sour stars. Sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha, they bring complexity, depth. Don't be scared to experiment with a bit of pucker. The flavor enhancer, salt. This humble mineral has been a cornerstone of culinary arts for centuries, revered by chefs and home cooks alike. It's not just a seasoning, it's a transformative element that can elevate the simplest of ingredients into something extraordinary. Don't even try to deny it, you need salt. It's essential for our bodies, playing a crucial role in maintaining fluid balance and nerve function. But beyond its biological importance, salt is a culinary powerhouse. It's the backbone of savory dishes, the unsung hero that brings out the best in other ingredients. Imagine a world without salt, bland, flavorless, and utterly uninspiring. Salt is the magic ingredient that makes flavors pop, turning a good dish into a great one. The magic ingredient that makes flavors pop. Whether it's a hearty stew, a delicate sauce, or a simple salad, a touch of salt can make all the difference. It's the secret weapon in every chef's arsenal. A sprinkle of sea salt on a steak, enhancing the meat's natural flavors and adding a satisfying crunch. The texture and mineral complexity of sea salt can elevate a dish from ordinary to extraordinary. A pinch of kosher salt in your pasta water. It not only seasons the pasta but also helps to enhance the overall flavor of the dish. The difference is subtle but significant, turning a simple bowl of pasta into a memorable meal. It makes all the difference. Tasting as you go, adjusting the seasoning to perfection, is what separates a good cook from a great one. Salt is your ally in this quest for culinary excellence. But listen, I'm not talking about drowning your food in the stuff. Moderation is key. Too much salt can overpower the dish and mask the natural flavors of the ingredients. It's about finding that perfect balance. Use salt with respect, with precision. A little goes a long way. Think of it as a conductor leading an orchestra, bringing harmony and balance to the symphony of flavors in your dish. A delicate touch can transform a bland dish into a symphony of flavor. So next time you're in the kitchen, remember the power of salt. Use it wisely and let it elevate your cooking to new heights. Salt, the flavor enhancer, is your best friend in the culinary world. Bitter, an acquired taste. Bitter, now this is where things get interesting. It's a taste that challenges your palate, pushing you to explore flavors that are often overlooked. While sweetness and saltiness are immediately gratifying, bitterness requires a more nuanced appreciation. It's the most complex of the basic tastes, the one that often takes time to appreciate. Dark chocolate, black coffee, these are the quintessential examples. They are not just foods, they are experiences. Each bite or sip reveals layers of flavor that can be both surprising and delightful. Those are your gateway drugs to bitterness. They introduce you to a world where flavors are not just about immediate pleasure but about depth and complexity. The initial bitterness might be off-putting, but as you continue, you start to notice the subtle sweetness, the rich undertones, and the intricate balance that makes these foods so captivating. And let me tell you, once you start exploring the world of bitter flavors, there's no going back. It's like opening a door to a new dimension of taste. Chefs around the world are increasingly incorporating bitter elements into their dishes, creating culinary masterpieces that challenge and delight the senses. Think about the sharp bite of radicchio, a vegetable that adds a burst of bitterness to salads and dishes. Its vibrant color and crisp texture make it a favorite among chefs and food enthusiasts alike. The earthy depth of kale, another bitter green, is not just a health food trend. It's a versatile ingredient that can be sautéed, blended into smoothies, or even baked into chips. Its bitterness is a testament to its nutrient density. Bitter foods are often packed with antioxidants, compounds that help protect your cells from damage. These foods are not just delicious, they are powerhouses of nutrition. The bitterness is a sign of the presence of these beneficial compounds. So they're not just delicious, they're bloody good for you. Embracing bitterness in your diet can lead to a more adventurous and healthful eating experience. It's about expanding your palate and discovering the hidden gems in the world of flavors. So next time you encounter a bitter food, give it a chance. You might just find a new favorite. Umami. The savory sensation. Umami, the fifth taste, the flavor of deliciousness. It's a taste that transcends the ordinary, elevating dishes to new heights of culinary delight. When you experience umami, it's like a symphony of flavors playing in perfect harmony on your palate. It's that savory, brothy, mouth-watering sensation that makes you want to lick the plate clean. Imagine the satisfaction of a rich, hearty broth that warms you from the inside out, or the irresistible allure of a perfectly seasoned piece of meat. Think about the rich flavor of a perfectly seared steak, where the caramelized crust meets the tender, juicy interior. This is umami at its finest, a taste that lingers and leaves you craving more. The earthy depth of a shiitake mushroom. These mushrooms are packed with umami, adding a complex, savory note to any dish they grace. Whether in a stir-fry, a soup, or simply sautéed, their flavor is unmistakable. Umami comes from glutamate, an amino acid found naturally in many foods. This compound is the key to unlocking that deep, savory flavor that defines umami. Scientists have studied glutamate extensively, revealing its crucial role in our taste perception. Tomatoes, Parmesan cheese, and many other ingredients are rich in glutamate. When you bite into a ripe tomato, you're not just tasting its sweetness and acidity, you're also experiencing its umami richness. Parmesan cheese, with its aged, nutty flavor, is another umami powerhouse. Soy sauce, they're all bursting with umami. This ancient condiment, made from fermented soybeans, is a staple in many cuisines around the world. Just a few drops can transform a dish, adding depth and complexity. Master the art of umami, and you'll be well on your way to culinary greatness. Understanding how to balance and enhance umami in your cooking can elevate your dishes from good to unforgettable. So embrace the savory sensation of umami and let it guide you to new culinary adventures. Thank you for watching. Remember, understanding these 5 basic tastes is like learning the alphabet of flavor. Once you know the letters, you can start creating your own culinary masterpieces. Now get in the kitchen and start experimenting. And for God's sake, taste your food.